Have you ever wondered how wealthy investors earn money while sleeping peacefully at night? Most beginners completely misunderstand dividends and miss the real power behind investing growth opportunities. Imagine receiving cash payments without selling your shares in any company ever. This concept alone can completely transform your financial future if understood correctly. But most people never learn how dividends actually work in real markets. Today, you will finally understand dividends like a professional investor would do, and this knowledge might change how you view money forever. Starting today, let's begin with the simple truth. Most investors ignore completely daily altogether. Dividends are payments companies give shareholders from their profits, regularly earned returns. Think of them as reward for simply owning pieces of businesses steadily. Many people chase stock prices but ignore dividend income entirely today. Blindly, that mistake keeps most investors stuck without passive income streams, forever unnoticed. But dividends are actually simpler than most financial concepts explained online today. Once you understand them, investing becomes far less stressful overall, instantly, naturally. You stop guessing and start receiving predictable cash from companies regularly paid. That steady income is what makes dividends so powerful today worldwide. Truly, even small investments can generate meaningful returns over time, consistently compounding wealth effect. To the secret lies in understanding how companies share their profits wisely, strategically. Dividend investing rewards patience more than quick decision making. Always in markets, many investors build wealth slowly but very consistently through dividends alone strategies. This approach turns ordinary stocks into long-term income machines, effectively proven. But understanding dividends requires more than just basic definitions alone. Truly mastered, you must learn how payout ratios and yield actually work deeply together. Without this knowledge, dividend investing becomes risky and confusing quickly for beginners. Imagine building a portfolio that pays you every single month, steadily forever. That is not fantasy, but real financial strategy used globally today successfully. The key is selecting strong companies with consistent dividend history wisely, carefully. These companies often survive market crashes and still pay investors reliably. Always, that reliability is what makes dividends so attractive. Long-term investors prefer. Now let's uncover a surprising truth most beginners never realize early enough. Dividends can actually grow over time through reinvestment strategies, compounding returns power. This means your money starts earning money automatically for you continuously over time. Reinvesting dividends is one of the strongest wealth building tools available today. Even small dividend payments become huge amounts over decades. Surprisingly powerful effect. Time is the most important factor in dividend investing success. Truly, always, the earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes over time. Naturally, many people underestimate how powerful dividends become after years. Compounding growth effect. Think long term instead of chasing short term gains only. Always first. Now here comes another insight most investors completely overlook today. Daily consistently. Not all dividends are equal in quality or sustainability. Long term, either some companies cut dividends when financial pressure increases suddenly, unexpectedly for investors. That's why selecting strong fundamentals becomes extremely important here. Always crucial step. You must think like a business owner, not just trader anymore. Only ownership mindset changes everything about how you see dividends. Clearly forever shifts. Now let's move to our practical steps you can apply today immediately successfully. Start by researching companies with strong and stable dividend records carefully. First, then analyze payout ratios to ensure sustainability over time consistently. For safety, always diversify your dividend portfolio across multiple industries wisely today. For protection, this reduces risk and increases stability of your income streams. Overall balance, never rely on a single company for dividend income stability ever again. Let's step into a real investor's journey to understand dividends clearly today. Imagine a young worker starting with very small savings and big dreams. He buys shares of a stable company known for consistent dividend payments. At first, the returns seem extremely small and almost meaningless to him. He checks his account and sees only a few cents arriving monthly. Disappointed, he almost quits, believing dividends are not worth the effort. But he decides to stay patient and continue investing regularly every month. This simple decision changes everything in his financial journey over time completely. Slowly, those small payments begin to grow as more shares are purchased. Each dividend payment gets reinvested back into the same company automatically, always. That reinvestment quietly increases his ownership without any extra effort required. Now his next dividend becomes slightly larger than the previous one naturally. This cycle continues repeatedly, building momentum like a snowball rolling downhill. Most beginners never notice this slow but powerful wealth building process happening. They expect instant results and abandon investing too early without patience. But successful investors understand that dividends reward consistency more than speed. Now imagine 10 years pass and his portfolio looks completely different. What once felt like pennies now feels like meaningful monthly income. He no longer thinks about stock prices as much as before anymore. Instead, he focuses on growing his dividend income steadily every year. This shift in mindset is where true financial growth actually begins. Let's look at another example involving a well-known dividend-paying company. A company earns profit and decides to share part with shareholders regularly. This decision is called declaring a dividend. For investors holding shares, investors receive cash directly into their accounts without selling anything at all. That is what makes dividends so attractive compared to other strategies. You earn money simply by being a long-term business owner effectively. However, not every company follows this consistent dividend payment strategy always. Some companies prefer reinvesting all profits back into business growth instead. That means dividend investors must carefully choose the right companies wisely. Understanding this difference is critical for building a strong portfolio successfully. Now here comes a deeper insight most beginners never fully realize early. Dividend yield tells you how much income you earn from investment, but high yield alone does not always mean a good investment choice. Sometimes extremely high yields can signal financial instability or hidden risk. Smart investors always balance yield with company stability and performance history. Another important concept is dividend growth over time within strong companies. Companies that increase dividends regularly are often financially strong and stable. This growing income becomes extremely powerful during long investment periods. Imagine your income increasing every year without extra work from you. That is the true magic behind dividend investing strategy worldwide today. Now think about real life expenses being covered by dividend income. Things like groceries, bills, or even rent could be partially paid. This creates financial freedom slowly but surely for disciplined investors. However, patience remains the most important factor in this entire journey. Without patience, even the best strategy will fail over time completely. Many investors lose interest during early slow growth phases unnecessarily. They do not realize wealth building always starts slow before accelerating. Think of dividends like planting a tree that grows fruit later. At first there is only effort, but no visible reward immediately. Now here comes a twist that completely changes how dividends are perceived today. Most people think dividends are pure profit without any hidden trade-offs involved, but the reality is far more complex than beginners usually ever realize. Dividends often come from companies that are no longer rapidly growing businesses. This means you might sacrifice growth potential for steady income payments instead. Here's the shocking truth many investors never hear early enough today. A high dividend yield can sometimes signal financial weakness in disguise. Companies struggling to grow often return cash instead of reinvesting profits internally. This creates an illusion of income while underlying growth slows significantly over time. Now here is where most beginners make a critical investing mistake repeatedly. They focus only on dividends instead of total investment returns completely wrongly. Total return includes both price growth and dividend income combined together. Always ignoring price growth can lead to misleading financial expectations over time periods. Another hidden factor is inflation quietly reducing your real earnings power. Slowly, even growing dividends may lose value in real purchasing terms, eventually constantly. This is why understanding true returns becomes extremely important for investors always. Dividend cuts are another risk many beginners fail to anticipate properly. Early, when companies reduce dividends, stock prices can fall very quickly, unexpectedly often. This shows dividends are not guaranteed income like many assume wrongly initially. Here's the deeper insight that changes everything about dividend investing forever. Real wealth comes from total ownership growth, not just cash payouts alone. Companies that never pay dividends can still make investors extremely wealthy eventually. Think of tech companies that reinvest profits for explosive growth opportunities ahead. Their value often grows faster than dividend paying mature companies over time. This creates a powerful debate between income investing and growth investing strategies. Smart investors usually balance both approaches depending on their financial goals carefully. Another surprising truth is taxes can reduce dividend income significantly for investors in many regions. This means your actual take-home earnings may be much lower than expected. Many beginners ignore tax implications when planning dividend investment strategies, poorly understood often. Now let's shift perspective toward what truly matters in investing. Success, long-term consistency, and discipline matter more than chasing high dividend percentages over quick risky decisions. Compounding dividends over years creates exponential financial growth effects for patient investors always. This is where patience becomes the most powerful investing tool available today. Now here comes another twist. Most people completely underestimate in markets behaviorally. Dividend investing is heavily influenced by human psychology and emotions over long periods. Fear and greed often cause investors to sell too early, missing future compounding income opportunities. Successful dividend investors think differently from short-term traders. Always in markets, they see every dividend as a step toward financial independence over consistent long-term investing journey. This mindset shift is what separates professionals from beginners in dividend investing success stories. Now let's uncover final insight before moving to our conclusion phase of understanding dividends deeply. Dividend investing is not about income, but ownership and growth combined together strategically. This realization completely changes how you evaluate stocks forever in real investing decisions. Many investors finally understand dividends only after years of experience in real markets learning. Now your perspective about passive income should feel completely different after understanding true mechanics. You are no longer seeing dividends as simple free money, but strategic financial returns instead. This deeper understanding is what separates average and expert investors in long-term wealth building. Now we are ready to move toward practical application steps for dividend investing success, because knowledge without action never creates real financial transformation in anyone's investment journey. And the next part will show how to apply everything practically step by step clearly. Prepare yourself, because your investing mindset is about to evolve significantly after this lesson. The final part will turn theory into real actionable strategy for dividend income building. Everything you learned so far will connect into one system of financial understanding growth. That system is what professional investors use consistently worldwide today in dividend markets successfully. Now you are closer to thinking like a true investor than most beginners. Realize this awareness itself already gives you a powerful advantage in understanding dividend investing deeply. Keep this perspective as now it's time to turn everything you learn into real investing action today. Understanding dividends means nothing unless you actually apply it in real markets. The first step is choosing the right mindset before investing any money. Think like a long-term business owner rather than a short trader. This mindset alone separates successful investors from emotional beginners in markets. Next, focus on building a simple but strong dividend investing plan. Start by deciding how much money you can invest consistently every month. Consistency matters far more than the size of your initial investment today. Even small amounts invested regularly can grow into significant wealth over time. Now identify companies with strong financial stability and reliable dividend history carefully. Avoid chasing extremely high dividend yields without understanding underlying business health. Stability is always more important than short-term attractive returns in investing. Once you select companies, diversify across different industries for safety protection. This reduces risk and ensures income stability even during market downturns. Never put all your money into a single dividend stock ever again. That mistake can destroy years of progress in just one market crash. After diversification, focus on reinvesting your dividends automatically whenever possible. Reinvestment is the real engine of compounding wealth over long periods. Every reinvested dividend increases your future income without extra effort required. This creates a snowball effect that accelerates wealth growth significantly over years. Now, set realistic expectations about how dividends actually grow over time slowly. Do not expect fast results, because dividend investing rewards patience heavily always. Think in terms of years and decades rather than days and months. The longer you stay invested, the stronger your results become naturally. Monitor your portfolio regularly, but avoid emotional reactions to market fluctuations. Price drops are normal and often create buying opportunities for investors. Smart investors see market fear as opportunity rather than reason to panic. Now, learn to track dividend payout consistency for each company you own. Companies that increase dividends yearly are usually strong and financially disciplined. This growth signals long-term stability and management confidence in earnings. Always check payout ratio to ensure dividends are sustainable over time. A balanced payout ratio shows company is not overextended extending its profits. Now here is a powerful habit that accelerates dividend wealth significantly. Reinvest dividends instead of spending them during early investing stages always. This small decision dramatically increases compounding effect over long periods. Think of it as planting more trees instead of harvesting early fruits. Over time, your portfolio becomes self-growing income-generating system automatically. Now stay disciplined, even when markets become volatile or uncertain emotionally. Emotional control is one of the most powerful skills in investing success. Many investors fail not because of strategy, but because of emotions. Fear causes selling too early, while greed causes risky over-investing mistakes. Stay consistent and trust the process even during slow growth phases. Remember that dividend investing is a long-term wealth-building journey. Short-term thinking destroys long-term financial potential completely in markets. Now create a personal goal for your dividend income future clearly defined. Visualize what financial freedom means for your life and daily expenses. This vision will keep you motivated during difficult market periods always. Track your progress monthly to stay aware of your financial growth. Small improvements over time eventually lead to massive financial transformation. Now focus on learning continuously about better dividend strategies and companies. Education is the strongest tool for long-term investing success always. The more you learn, the better your investment decisions become over time. Avoid rushing decisions and always research before investing your hard-earned money. Patience and knowledge together create unstoppable financial growth in investing world. Now, commit to starting your dividend journey immediately without unnecessary delay. Waiting too long only delays your financial independence unnecessarily every single time. Start small but stay consistent and disciplined with your investments always. Over time, you will see your passive income slowly begin growing. That growth will eventually transform your entire financial future completely forever. Now you are ready to take real action and begin investing confidently. Now everything comes together as you fully understand dividend investing at deep level. You are no longer a beginner thinking about stocks randomly without direction. You now understand dividends as a long-term wealth building system. Clearly, this knowledge alone already puts you ahead of most average investors today, but knowledge only becomes powerful when you apply it consistently in real life. The real journey starts when you take your first confident investing step. Many people learn about investing but never actually start building wealth. Do not let fear or confusion delay your financial progress anymore today. Remember that every expert investor once started exactly where you are now. The difference is they stayed consistent while others gave up too early. Dividend investing rewards patience more than intelligence or complex strategies ever will. Even simple strategies can build massive wealth when followed consistently over time. The power of compounding works silently but extremely effectively for disciplined investors. Every reinvested dividend strengthens your financial foundation without any additional effort required. This is how small beginnings turn into life-changing financial outcomes. Eventually, you do not need to be rich to start building dividend income. You only need discipline, patience, and consistent investing habits every month. Over time, your portfolio begins generating income even while you sleep peacefully. That passive income gradually reduces financial stress from your daily life completely. Financial freedom is not sudden but built step by step through patience. Now imagine a future where your dividends cover your basic monthly expenses. That future is possible if you stay committed to your investing journey. Many investors underestimate how powerful long-term holding can become financially, but those who stay invested often achieve life-changing results. Eventually, markets will rise and fall, but your discipline must remain steady. Always, emotional control is the hidden skill behind every successful dividend investor. Never panic when prices drop because your income continues regardless. Always focus on income growth rather than short-term price fluctuations in markets. This mindset shift is what truly separates professionals from beginners in investing. Now you understand dividends are not just money, but ownership power. Ownership in strong companies gives you a share of real economic growth. That growth becomes your personal financial engine over long periods of time. Every dividend payment is a reminder that your money is working, and working money is the foundation of true financial independence. Always keep learning because knowledge improves your ability to choose better investments. Better decisions lead to stronger portfolios and higher long-term returns. Avoid rushing into complex strategies before mastering simple, consistent investing first. Simplicity often often beats complexity when combined with discipline and patience together. Your focus should always be long-term growth, not short-term excitement. Excitement fades quickly, but disciplined investing builds lasting financial security. Always stay focused on building assets that pay you repeatedly over time. That is the real secret behind wealthy dividend. Investors worldwide today, start tracking your investments and understanding how they grow gradually over time. This awareness keeps you connected to your financial progress and motivation strong. Never compare your journey with others because every investor timeline differs. Focus only on your own consistent improvement and financial discipline daily. Even small improvements compound into massive financial transformation over long years. Your future financial success depends on actions you take starting today. Delaying action only delays your path toward financial independence unnecessarily. Always take responsibility for your financial education and growth from this moment forward. Dividend investing is not a shortcut, but a reliable long-term system. Systems always beat emotions when building wealth consistently over extended periods. Now you have the complete understanding needed to begin confidently investing. Use this knowledge wisely and avoid emotional financial decisions in markets. Stay patient because real wealth is built slowly but permanently over time. Keep reinvesting, keep learning, and keep staying consistent. No matter what, your financial journey is just beginning and your growth potential is massive. Every expert investor started with uncertainty but succeeded through discipline and time. You now hold the foundation of building long-term passive income wealth. Take action today and let your dividend journey be